Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest stories, starting with this report claiming that Barcelona could still sign this Premier League duo, Joao Cancelo and Giovanni Lo Celso, on loan move this summer. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Inigo Martinez, who is our new signing, as the Barca new signing is dealing with a slight discomfort and he haven't been training with the squad lately because of that. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the stories in much detail, please, if you haven't subscribed, endeavor to hit the subscribe button, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona have made a few noticeable moves in the market so far as they look to gear up for the season ahead, but the club still have its task cut out in the transfer market. They are actively pursuing deals to sign new midfielders and a right back, with Giovanni Lo Celso, Oriol Romeo, and Joao Cancelo emerging as the main priorities. To that end, Javi Miguel has offered an update on Barcelona's pursuit of these three players. He notably suggested that both Cancelo and Lo Celso might join the club on loan deals this summer, as the club are not in a position to sign them permanently. As for Romeo, it was already well documented that Barca will have to shell out 8 million euros, though the club could look to lower the costs of that operation by adding players to the deal. Nevertheless, Barcelona have no choice but to pursue loan deals for the other two stars on the list. Cancelo, for his part, is valued at around 70 million euros, which is an impossible figure for Barca to reach. But as per Miguel, a loan deal could be pursued, even though recent reports did suggest Barca have been priced out of the deal and they have given up, especially with Man City preferring a permanent sale of the defender. As for Lo Celso, the Argentine was keen on making his presence felt at Tottenham next season, but he is not a wanted figure in North London, which has set the stage for a move elsewhere. Barcelona are among the clubs interested in his services. After a moderately successful loan spell at Villarreal, the Catalans are hoping to snap him up ahead of the new season. However, the club are set to face stiff competition from league rivals including Lo Celso's former outfit, Real Betis. So it will be interesting to see what the future holds for Lo Celso and Joao Cancelo as they look to take the next step in their respective careers. Of course, the transfer window so far have been full of lots of speculations. Of course, Barcelona trying to strengthen the right back, try to strengthen the midfield area as Busquets have departed. It hasn't been an easy ride as most people could have expected when the summer window started. Of course, Joao Cancelo, starting with him, have been a player that most Barca fans have been admiring him as, of course, the first choice to strengthen our right back has been Cancelo all day long. But it's been quite unfortunate that Barca can't afford to get the player. The idea have always been on loan from day one. Barca have never contemplated going for Cancelo on a permanent deal. Why? Because the 70 million euro asking price is way too much, and Barca know that they don't have that strength, they don't have that ability. And even if they had the money, they can't because financial fair play is holding us on our necks. Cancelo is a player of such great quality at right back. Of course, we have seen the likes of Cancelo at City. He's a sensational player. He was at Bayern on loan last season, but things didn't work out at Bayern Munich. But that doesn't change the fact that he's a player that top clubs like Barca are still showing interest on. Of course, Lo Celso is another player that Barca have been showing strong interest in the past, as Xavi have been, despite adding Gundogan into the roster, have still been looking for another midfielder at the center of the park to strengthen the team, in addition to a new DM to replace the outgoing Sergio Busquets. So as it stands right now, this report by Javi Miguel, he claims that despite the recent reports we have been getting about, players like, um, Cancelo and Celso, that Barca are not so much interested in them. they still can get that players. Their eyes are still on those players, and a loan deal is still a big possibility moving forward. So it remains to be seen how things will go from here on. As to a new right back, will it be Cancelo or will it be Ivan Fresneda, who have been strongly linked? For me, as for Cancelo, I don't see no need why Barca should be going for Lo Celso. I don't see no need because we already have the central midfield. That's quite enough. No need to be bringing something that will not even use him. Then moving on to the final story of discussion. According to a report from journalist Ruth Villa on Tuts Costa, Barcelona new signing Inigo Martinez is still dealing with slight discomfort in his right leg, as a result of which he has not been training with the entire group in pre-season. Barca signed Martinez on a free transfer earlier this month, with the 32-year-old arriving after his contract with Athletic Club ran down. The left-footed centre-half have signed a 2-year deal until 2025 with Barcelona. Just a little over a week with his arrival, Martinez has already joined pre-season camp, which began on Monday. And while he might have shown up to the club's Ciudad Deportiva complex, Martinez has not been able to train with the entire group as he has been doing individual work. This is because the Spanish man is dealing with slight discomfort from his injury he picked up at the later part of last season. Martinez picked up a calf injury in April earlier this year and went on to miss Athletic Club's last eight matches of the last season, and the 32-year-old has not completely recovered from the issue and has not trained with the rest of the Barca squad as a result so far. While Martinez is a good addition given his experience and leadership, his time record does raise some red flags. The veteran defender missed as many as 22 matches across all competitions for Athletic last season. Barca will be hoping that the injury problem will be a thing of the past. The new signing will be officially presented as a Barca player later this week on Thursday. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.